Let me be honest with you. I don't have very many things to be excited about right now. I am in the microcap space. I don't want the Monday to start. I want the weekend to stay forever because the weekend are the only 2 days that I don't get hit in the head. That's it. I love the weekends, right? I don't want Monday to start because what happens on Monday? What happens on Monday? Selling, more trolling, more disappointment, right? That's my life. I don't have anything to look forward to at this point. And here comes the thing with Aduro, and I have something positive to talk about. And so I'm talking about it, right? Because that's the only bright spot right now. You know, three companies I talk about on this channel, right? And the open channel is Aduro, Voxter, and Oracle. Voxter is in the shitter. Oracle can't get a pulse, right, when it comes to the stock price. And now Aduro is starting to shine. So I have something to talk about, right? Something to be excited about a little bit, right? Um, and so I want to talk about it a little bit. So I woke up this morning, it's Saturday morning, and I see that my Aduro video, that titled Unreal Why Aduro Stock is Soaring, it has 2,800 views. I about fell off my chair. Why? Because my Aduro videos are the worst performing videos, except the last two. It's unreal. You guys don't want to watch Aduro. You don't care about Aduro. Of course, I'm talking in generalities. Uh, I've heard all sorts of reasons why, you know, Aduro is not it yet. It doesn't have revenues yet, blah, 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 all sorts of reasons. The bottom line is that my Aduro videos don't perform as well as the other videos. You guys are not interested. And now, all of a sudden, Aduro's stock is going up, and my views on Aduro videos are exploding to me on my YouTube channel because I don't get that many views, right? What's going on? And I find it very interesting because there's this process, right? You get introduced to Aduro as a solution to a plastic problem, plastic recycling problem, and because it's because you've been given this, you take it for granted. You didn't find it. I gave it to you. Yazan gave it to you, or somebody else on social media gave it to you. So you don't appreciate it. But companies like Aduro don't come along very very often. And so the first reaction is, because you take it for granted, is it's just bunch of promotion. They don't have what they claim they have. So people don't believe it, right? And then you start to see other people talk about it. You start to see somebody like this YouTuber who now made this documentary, and this video about plastic recycling gets 151,000 views. Right? And I looked through many of these videos, and he never talks about microcap stocks. No. So why is he talking about a microcap stock? You know why? Because Aduro is not about being a microcap stock. Aduro is about being the solution to a worldwide problem. That's how you need to view it. It's not a microcap stock. It is a solution to a world's problem. Do you realize how massive this is? You have a solution to a world's problem. I love Voxter, except the stock price. I love Oracle, except the stock price. But are they a solution to a worldwide problem? Well, not really. Voxter is a solution to a mortgage problem, right? To this, and that in the United States, maybe in Canada. But it's not a problem in Germany. It's not a problem. It's not a solution in Germany. It's not a solution in Australia. It's a local solution to a local problem. I mean, US is a big country and it's great, but it's not going to get a worldwide attention ever. It might get some attention down the road by maybe Jim Cramer, Meet Kevins of the world, Jeremy's of the world. Yeah, because they talk about NASDAQ stuff. But it's not a solution to a worldwide problem. Oracle, it has a copper property in Mexico. Yeah, it's needed. We need more copper. But it's not a solution to a worldwide problem. Aduro is the solution to a worldwide problem. Okay? This is what we have. How many small microcap stocks are there that are truly a solution to a worldwide problem? And not just blah, 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 blah. We have this. A real freaking solution. And if you do enough research, you will know that this is the solution to a worldwide problem. So what's starting to happen right now is that when people are starting to see documentaries like this, more documentaries coming, confirmation from big players like Shell. There's two other ones that they're working with. Okay? Major oil company. They said it to us. Who knows what else they have in the pipeline that they don't want to talk about because they don't want to offend those big players and they are very careful. Look at how the management is conducting themselves. They are very careful how they talk about Shell because they don't want to, damage that relationship, right? So they're very, very careful how they handle this. But who knows who they're talking to? But the point is that people will see documentaries like this. People will see more confirmations from Shell, from this major, from that major, another documentary, another this. More people on Twitter are going to start. They will start believing it because when they hear enough of a message that Aduro is the solution to a worldwide problem, they will believe it. It will become the norm. And then they will want shares badly. Badly. But there is a problem. There's not very many shares available. Like I said in my other video, when you account insiders, when you account for what Yazan owns, when you account for what I own, when you account for few other people that own shares, all you got left is like 20 million shares. 20 million shares for a worldwide problem, and you have a market cap of $50 million? You want all these people to fit in through this tiny hole? They're going to blow up this hole when they all want to come in, right? So right now, you and I can't even fathom in this environment, I can't even fathom for Aduro stock to be a $2 stock. It would be nice for it to be $1 US, but we can't, like $2 stock for Aduro. Are you crazy? That would only be 100 million market cap. Like when you get all these people flooding in at the same time and talking about, Aduro has the solution. Can you just open up your mind to what can happen to a stock price? Think about what can happen when it overshoots to the upside. Cielo Waste Management was a $1 billion company that had no solution. Pure Cycle has, I think, $2 billion market cap, and they don't have Aduro's solution. Put some numbers in perspective. Put a $2 billion on Aduro and you have a $20 stock. And that's not overshooting. That's not overshooting. That's just being in line with another company that is worse than Aduro, right? So think about what happens when it overshoots. So anyway, that's it for this Saturday morning video. That's the only bright spot in my life right now. So I'm talking about it, but I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you what's going on. I'm waking up to this video and it's blowing up after months and months of you guys not wanting to watch barely anything Aduro. So that's it. Happy Saturday and have a good Sunday.